Good morning. I was busy working on background stuff for all of this and had 15 minutes to prepare. So I apologize if I'm a little wrinkled, but I've also got some house cleaning to do this morning before I go to work. And so I didn't want to have to change clothes twice. So I'm in my lovely t-shirt. It's clean. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, isn't it? I kind of forget what day it is, but I think it is. So let's talk about what's going on today. So the normal schedule in the fact that today is Tuesday. So that means Laundry Basket Quilts has released their next pattern, weekly pattern. And so I am going to share my screen and show you what that looks like. Is the most beautiful block. And I have chosen my fabrics, but I have not yet sewn the block. And I probably had time to do that this morning, but I got a little carried away with planning and documenting things. So the descriptions below all of my videos have all of the necessary information you need if you want to sew along with any of these projects, or that you're aware of what is coming up and what is currently happening. So I've got that all down to a science now, I believe, and we will work out the kinks over the rest of the week. But I'm still working out kinks with this process on the daily Monday through Friday videos. So hang with me, bear with me if things change and you get a little confused. Please don't hesitate to send a comment, an email, whatever. I am open to all your feedback, and if you think something else should be changed, or if there's a sew along you are in and want others to join, go ahead and let me know all about it. We can work it into the schedule. So Laundry Basket Quilts block of the month. This is block 19, and I have chosen my fabrics. And so I'll stop sharing so that you can see a bigger picture of what I have chosen. So for the center and the little 9 patch, I have chosen these 3 fabrics. So this is the dark one I have chosen. This is the mid-tone one, medium value. I think it goes like this. And I don't know that this is actually directional, but I will pay attention to that when I put my block together. I'll show you the finished block tomorrow. And this is, again, the lighting in here is the background fabric that I am choosing. There are 2 lights in the block that Edita did, and I just stick with 1 unless I feel that it would be pertinent or look nice to have a second one. So I'm just going to try this one. If it needs another one, I'll let you know. But we'll discuss that in tomorrow's video if I make any changes to this. And these is the outside triangles. So these are the 4 fabrics that I have. And again, the lighting in here is not good. It's a really cloudy day, so the overhead light is really super bright. So I will have this put together later today and show you the final block tomorrow. All right. I have a correction to make. And one of my viewers asked about this, the Hometown Holiday Sampler that I mentioned. So I want to finish the Hometown, this Hometown block. I want to finish this by the end of July because a kit is going to be available for a new sampler, and I'm going to share my screen to show you that picture of the Hometown Holiday Sampler. And this is what I guess I assumed initially, and I guess I didn't read it thoroughly, but this is not an actual sew along with a Be Prepared document sponsored by the Fat Quarter Shop or by Lori Holt. This is a kit that is sponsored by Riley Blake, I believe. And so I have reserved the kit to come, and it should come in the end of July. So I will host a sew along, and I believe in August we can start and make this a monthly 12-month block of the month sew along. So if you're interested in that, I do have a link for my Facebook page below, which I have reactivated, not reactivated, but we'll start using on a regular basis. And I'll put a voting thing in there to see if there's how much interest there is to actually make a full announcement and have others, if you want to go out and purchase this kit. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't get paid for anything that you go out and purchase if I have a link below. So these, at least not right now. So the links are there if you want to go out and where I actually purchase things. I put the links there. So if you are interested in joining this, there is a link below to actually go out there and reserve this kit, which will be delivered July sometime, and then we can start the sew along in August. So I will let me make a note here for when I drop my notebook here. So I will make a note here to put I think I can put it out there. I'll make an announcement, or I'll make a comment in Facebook, and you can go in there and put in a comment if you'd be interested in joining. All right. Or a voting thing. If I can do that, figure out how to do that. Hometown holiday sampler. So I apologize if that was confusing to others. But it is a 93.5 by 98.5 inch quilt. And there is an actual sew along, I believe, by Lori with a Be Prepared thing, and that is for the Let's Make a Snowman sew along. So, and I think that's how that process is going. And you can go search for Let's Make a Snowman and Fat Quarter Shop, and she'll have some listings there as to that's working, or have all the information about that. All right, so next, I got some boxes yesterday. So I'm going to go through everything that I got in these boxes, and I won't actually do like an unboxing because I got so excited. The postman was teasing me about, boxes coming to my house. My son works for Federal Express, so he said, you need to have these come through Federal Express so your son can just deliver them directly to you. And I'm like, well, that'd be great if that's what they used is their shipping method. He's like, I'm just kidding. But when he laid it down on the front porch, it made quite a thud. So I unboxed everything, and I have everything kind of laid out in an order as to, because there's some announcements from some new blocks a month sew-alongs and things like that are coming up. So it's so exciting. So the first thing I want to show you is, so it has to do with the Peaceful Baskets sew along, which is in the Sew Sampler box. And so this is what the baskets will look like. And they are like 15-inch blocks. So I am still working on pressed flowers. So once that is complete, I will start this. And I want to have my top done by the time this comes. So I've already received the first block. Haven't made anything yet. And I did make fabric choices. And that is here. And that I'm going to show you next. But I will start sewing on this once this is finished. But the deadline for me is like the box comes around the 23rd-ish of the month. So around the 25th, I think I'll start working on blocks. So I'll have to catch up with block 1 and then do block 2. So I'm excited about that. But this is the pattern and how they come in these little cardboard things. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm looking forward to getting to that because this is my fabric bundle. This is, and let me cut into it because that part I didn't do. I saved that part. I should be able to, I should probably put this video screen down so that you can see me do this. But, and I don't have the right glasses on to see this. I just don't want to cut into my fabric. Okay. Just enough to get a finger in there so I can rip it apart. All right. So this is called Tulip Garden. And the designer is, why can't I think of her name off the top of my head? Oh, it's Melissa Mortensen. I'm trying to think of what her name is, the business name. But this lovely goodness, it's pinks and greens and blues. So let's go through this beautiful bundle. And again, my lighting is just terrible. Not sure if that'll help or not, but there are 24 pieces in this bundle. And this is a pink floral. And then these beautiful little things. They have like cows on them. How cute. Little cows in the meadow with a little gate. They're so cute. So this pink, and here's another pink. It's on a little dainty bud on it. You can see that. That's a little blue flower. And then this one here is a little multicolored scene of, I don't know how these are going to work in my baskets, but we'll figure that out when I get to make it a basket. But then there's this little scene, little house on a hill, in multicolors. Let me get this back in the right. Just so excited about this. I hope it turns out as nice as I hope it would. I can't wait to make the first block. Can't make there's a little car on the road and a church or something. Little houses and stuff. Oh, they're so cute. Another little pink dainty. Let's see if I can get you to the right. There, a little pink floral. And then there's a pink cross stitch. And then there's a bright pink. They're getting a little brighter. Oh, rose or something in there, and the little circles. This one here looks like little roses or tulips on there. Tulips, I would assume, just because it's called Tulip Cottage. Another pink one. Little florals. And then we're getting into the lights here. There's a white, one little tulip on it. There's a stripe. And then there's green in that other floral. And then here is the main floral in the white. So pretty. So pretty. And then there is a green in the scene. So there's a car. There's even a little doggy. Little swans in the lake. It's really cute with a little blue house on that side. I really like it. Little flowers in the meadow. Then there's a green with a blue dot and a little white rose in the middle. There's a green cross stitch. And then there is the cow scene. There's tulips in the meadow, and there's little rabbits in there. They're so cute. Oh, fussy cutting is going to be needed in those. Here's another car scene in a blue. Car scene. House meadow scene. I pay attention to what I say because sometimes I don't correct myself right away. I wasn't listening. Here is another cows in the meadow in a blue with the gate. The little rabbits. It is so cute. I eyed this one probably a month ago before it even came out, and I was like, yes, I gotta have my hands on that. So there's a little floral on a blue. They're light blue. This is a different kind of blue, but it's the same little viney one. And then there's another one with the little tulips in a stripe. Here is the floral in a navy. So pretty. I can see that as a basket. This is a basket. So, and then the cross stitch in the navy. So I can't wait to start pulling fabric choices for my blocks as to how this is going to turn out. I was thinking that the pattern, everything was going to be blue baskets, and there is blue in here, but it's just a little bit limited into these. It's not that limited. There's greens, here's blues, here's the neutrals. There are 3 of those. And then there's a dark pink, 2 really light pinks. There's a lot of pinks, which I love. I like pink. So then there's these pinks. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it. And then of the 3 yards of the Joanne fabric that I got that was on sale, this is just a dot. I'm going to use that as the background fabric. I think that will go nicely with this. So, Peaceful Baskets. That is the bundle that I'm going to be using for that project. Now, I don't have the project here with me, but let me grab. So for the Fruit Medley runner, I did purchase finishing fabric for that. Backing, binding, and border. So what I did get for the border and the binding is a green gingham. And this for the backing is a green floral. So I'm really like that. I am looking forward to getting that taken care of. It's almost done. It's very close. All right. So those are projects that are like not I've already talked about. They're not actually an announcement. So there is a sew along coming up with Pat Sloan in June. And let me share my screen for that announcement. And this is on her website for that as well. But it's a jelly roll sampler. And this is what it looks like. And what you need to do this project is the Jelly Roll, Simply Jelly Rolls book by It's So Emma, the Fat Quarter Shop. So links to the website and the book are down below. And I'm going to sew along. She's using this as her Black Wednesday for the summer. And it's going to start June 5th through August 21st. The quilt size is going to be 80 by 86. And she'll do like, I guess, a few blocks each week to span throughout the summer. I want you to use her links. So I'm putting the link to her blog post about this. So you can use her links if you wish to make any purchases, because she gets compensated and commissions for sales with the links that she has. And I want you to use hers to support her business. And so with that sew along, I'll take you back to me so I can show you the fabrics that I chose for this. I got a jelly roll. Yay! I love jelly rolls. They're cute. They're cute. I'm not a fan of pinking edges, but I make it work. We make it work because they're just so cute. All right. I'm in. Where am I putting my garbage? Now, this is a bundle called Ellie, and this is by I can't see with those glasses on. Let me try this. Oh, this is Brenda Riddle. And I'll show it to you like this first. And see, you can't see because the lighting is so bad. But let me undo it. All right. It is pinks and creams. Oh, I'm so sorry. The lighting is horrible. I'll put a link to it in there so that you can go out to the website and take a look at what they actually look like. Hang on. You know what? Let's just do this. I'll be right back. Let me pull up a screenshot of it. All right. So let's share my screen. So these bricks, creams and greens and blues and peaches and grays, and there's some reds in there. Let me see if I get this bigger. So they're so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I just love them. Love them. Ginghams and florals. So shabby chic. So I'm going to do the sew along with Pat. I also got, well, I thought I was going to use a different background. And I can probably still do it because I don't know. I don't know what the actual fabric requirements are that Pat's going to be doing. So I'm waiting for more information on that. So she might have even done it this morning, and I haven't watched her video yet. So let's so I got, this is for the binding. I got the pink stripe, ticking stripe. I got the blue floral for a backing. It's so pretty. God, that's just gorgeous. So exciting. And then I got the pink, like cross stitch. It's pink or peach, more peachy, I think, than pink. But I got this, and I was thinking I'd use this for the background and take out all of the peaches and try not to use them as much. That wouldn't show up on this in the jelly rolls. So just stick with the whites and the blues and the greens and the grays. So we'll see. I got to wait till we get started and make adjustments as we go. So that is the jelly roll sew along. Starts June 5th with Pat Sloan as part of her Wednesday blocks. I forget what she calls it now. As far as her block Wednesdays. Her block Wednesdays, that's what it is. Doing the jelly roll sampler. So it's going to use a different block from each quilt in this book. And let's pull out. So the first one, they're all named after like breads. So there's the baguette quilt. So one of these blocks. This is the Bakewell quilt. It's a little heart. And then we have the Baklava quilt. The biscuit quilt. This is spools, you guys. I want to make a whole quilt of this. And we'll see. I just might change up and do that. I'm only going to show you that little bit because we were already 25 minutes into this and I've got a couple more things to share. So I can show more of that if you want to, but go to Fat Quarter Shop. There's a link below for it. Let's see here. Next is Posies. This is a Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. They're Jolly Bar. They're the only ones that do this, but this is Heather Briggs, Flower Girl, Jolly Bar. And this is the exclusive pattern that comes with it called Posies. So since I can't do the flower stand so long, and I apologize, I haven't shown this picture before, and I've talked about this quilt, but I didn't get involved in the sew along or the block of the month. So let's take a look at that picture. Well, apparently I don't have it on my screen here. I had a picture of the flower stand. All right, let's do this. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. Flower stand. Where is it? It doesn't fit on my screen, that's why. All right, let's try this. There we go. There we go. This is the flower stand. And this is what I really wanted to get in. I really wanted to get in on this, and I totally missed the boat on this. And this one is super, super popular. Everybody is out of it. And however, you can still buy a Fat Quarter bundle, and you can buy each of the monthly block packets in at the Fat Quarter Shop. So they were still available as of yesterday when I looked. So this is my substitute since I couldn't do that one. And I'm going to do the Posies. And I am going to work out a plan to break it down. And I'm going to start this on the 13th because there was some, I guess some people didn't get their boxes or their kits in time. And so Heather has delayed the starting of this until May 10th and redone her whole schedule. So come Monday, I will have a plan for how to do this, or Friday the 10th. That's this Friday. I don't know that I'll have that all designed out yet, but I will break down this pattern. So if you want to sew along with me, again, this is exclusive to Fat Quarter Shop, so I can't give out the patterns or anything like that, but I can break it down into the same schedule that Heather Briggs has for the flower shop, so we can have a finished quilt at the same time too. And I did get border, binding, background, and a backing fabric for this. So this is my border fabric, a little yellow floral. I've got the same green floral for the binding. This is a cream ivory. It's not the same parchment required because they were out of that, but this is a creamy ivory Bella Solid for the background. And then I did purchase the panel with the hexes on it for the backing fabric. So, and I got excess of this. So I could use it for something else. And I'll talk about that tomorrow. So I got all that fabric for that project. So more on that one to come. But if you're interested, get yourself the supplies needed and we'll get started on it. And you can catch up when you get it. It's not necessary to. And again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't get paid any commissions for any of the sales of anything that are there. The next thing I'd like to discuss is another sew along, which is by Fig Tree, using this book, The Strawberry Garden. Now, there is a sew along for the cover quilt that's going on right now. So if you're doing this one, you can sew along with this one too if you want to. But I didn't even know about this until I saw this announcement. So let's go share my screen for this. This is done by Fig Tree. So I've got a link for her blog post that talks about this, the bow tie fancy. So it's using the bow tie block that's in this. In this project. So, and there's pictures on the screen of the actual quilt, but I'll follow the pattern along on this one. I was going to go online and find a free bow tie block pattern. And I was like, you know what? The last Fig Tree book that I got, the fruit cocktail one, I adored. And so I said, you know what? It's going to be a good investment to buy the book. So I went ahead and bought the book. And there are a few extra projects I want to pull out of this as well too. So I'm excited about this. These well, let me stop sharing so we can hear. The little strawberries, little berries. There's a pattern in there that uses these three to make like a long lumbar bench pillow. So yeah, that's really nice. In this basket, yeah, there's a cute pillow in there for this. So I am going to start on this, and this starts on the 14th. I am going to use all of my Lori Holt fabric, lights, a mixture of lights and the pattern fabric. So I'm just using Lori Holt to make this. And so all the backgrounds are going to be a whole mixture of all of the different ones that I have here, and then use all of the other extra colors and stuff that I've got back there. So whatever colors come to mind. So a little bit more on that to come on how I'm going to approach this, but follow along on the Fig Tree blog and in her Instagram and probably her Facebook page too. What they're doing for this. So get involved in that, but there is a link for that book in the description below. And I was going to talk about the other box. I'm going to save that for tomorrow because we're already 30 minutes into this and I didn't want my videos to go more than 20. And I'm going to need content for tomorrow and something to keep you coming back, right? All right. So I will talk about those tomorrow, that last box. And if there's any questions you have, please use the links below to my email. And now my Facebook page is also there. So please help yourself. Subscribe to that. And I will see all my quilt bombers tomorrow. And we will talk about this next box and another sew along that I want to do if you're interested. So keep watching. There's all kinds of new stuff coming up, and Thursday is sew along. So I'll see you back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Love you guys. Bye now.